I've been on at 1402, flight level 340, Calvin 1442 is easy down next. And so you're fuel on board for Linham? 19.1, thanks. I saw comms went out briefly, but that's what you saw that? I'll stand by, I'll find out for you. Thank you.
So this is just one of the very many HF air traffic frequencies in use. This is the North Atlantic region, I believe. I'm not sure now. I was on the Caribbean and the North Atlantic listening here just a bit ago, but I believe this is the North Atlantic region frequency. Sorry if I'm wrong, but it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. 10 meters is open already, so I figured I'd scooch up here to some of the other frequencies just a little bit higher. I apologize for the noise that you see on the radio. This is an old radio, an ICOM 703. It picks up a lot of noise. It generates a lot of noise itself. Even my X5105 does not show an S rating of 7 or 9. I'll turn the preamp off because all that does is increases the noise, but I wasn't sure if I'd be able to hear the air traffic controllers here on the frequency. So I was listening earlier on the 5105, and I thought, you know what, to heck with them.
162, you on? Yeah, it's 162. 2 ATC advising A-bomb. Okay, thank you. Good day, just 22. And here, good going.
So they'll send out some cell call tones, which is selective calling to aircraft to let them know that air traffic control wants to reach them. That's so that, you know, the pilots don't have to listen to all the chatter on the frequencies while they're in the cockpit working, of course. So the selective calling will, you know, notify them that there's a call for them. And then, of course, they have their squawks that give all kinds of other information too. That's also relayed down to many stations on land. And there's things like fuel, all kinds of information in the squawks that is sent over. There are decoders for all that stuff, including the cell call. So I just want to see if we get one more call here on 11330. I'm just running the ICOM 703 off of a battery too. I'm not even hooked up to a power supply. So what you see on the meter is probably because the radio's older, the radio's noisy. Capacitors are probably starting to dry out, things like that. The 703 Plus is not a new radio by any stretch of the imagination, but it still works like a hot damn on CW. So just awaiting one more call here. Pretty quiet. All right. So I guess I'm not going to get another call in. Anyway, guys, so there's a lot of stuff on the HF bands, on the HF spectrum yet. There's all kinds of, you know, you've got Mars, Shares, Civil Air Patrol, you got CFARs, you've got air traffic control, you've got buoys that are out there for fishing, you've got time signal stations out there. There's all kinds of things that you can listen to, including shortwave stations, which, I mean, shortwave has taken a big dive since the years I was a kid and I used to listen, but there's still a lot of stuff out there on the shortwave bands. But, you know, stroll around, take a tool around with the dial, and don't be afraid to leave a few frequencies or whatever is it you usually monitor, because you'd be surprised at what you hear. Take care, guys. This is Fred, VE3FAL, Ontario Northwest Bushcraft and Outdoors in Thunder Bay, Ontario, YQT. Saturday morning here in Thunder Bay in January. Talk to you later. Stay safe, and remember, watch out for the other guy, because the other guy may not be watching out for you. 7-3, guys.